Hello viewers, this is your Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called The Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll probably do my best not to breathe too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to send me audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Now, anyway, let's get into the latest episode. Let's get into the latest episode of Boruto. So basically, this episode starts off when we last in the last episode. Boruto and Sasuke seem to have been sent back in time after Yushiki used this turtle, this ancient weapon, who happens to be a turtle, this ancient weapon that Yushiki used to go back in time. It's a time-traveling turtle device, and Sasuke and Boruto were back in time. Now, Sasuke's thinking that this could be another hit and release in his dimension, but the time travel. So basically, the time traveling turtle device that Boruto had in his hand said, "No, we're not in the different dimension. We're back in time. We're back in time in the least around when Lady Tsunade was the fifth Hokage." So they went back in time when Lady Tsunade was the fifth Hokage and whatnot. So anyway, basically Boruto and Sasuke was kind of surprised at that. So basically the turtle is saying he doesn't really have any allegiance to Yushiki, blah blah blah. He's just the guy who activated me. So basically, he doesn't have any type of allegiance to Yushiki or some shit like that, blah blah blah. So anyway, basically the time traveling turtle, I know the turtle's name, but I don't want to botch his name. So I'm just going to call the time traveling turtle device the time traveling turtle device. So anyway, the turtle says that, whatever you did, whatever you two did, you guys had to, Yushiki, this is not Yushiki's current, was not his current time destination. So basically when Sasuke and Boruto, interfered with Yushiki's time travel jump, this was not his destination and shit like that. So anyways, basically blah blah blah. So basically like Yushiki, the turtle said Yushiki could still pop up, but maybe later or something like that in this time period. So basically Sasuke and Boruto think, oh, that's good. So basically blah blah blah. So basically we can keep our eyes on Naruto in case Yushiki shows up. So anyway, the turtle before they went to go find young Naruto, the turtle said you need to be careful you need to be careful what you guys do and what you guys say and whatnot, cause the turtle was just laying down the basic rules of time travel, cause whatever actions that you do here in this time period can affect the future. So basically the turtle was telling him that, be careful. This is not a different dimension and whatnot. You're back in the past. Whatever you do in the past could affect the future. So basically, Sasuke and Boruto took that in mind. So basically, they got some clothes to bring into the time era and whatnot, and blah blah blah. As for the turtle seems like the time traveling, so traveling through this time, forced the turtle to go back in the shell to recharge itself, in case they needed to, go back to the future and whatnot, But now, only person can use turtle is probably Yushiki. So anyway. So anyway, so basically, Boruto and Sasuke was looking to Naruto and whatnot, and just generally, and that's when Boruto showed young Sakura and tried to ask where his young father is, and Sasuke stopped him, and Sasuke told him like, "What the hell are you doing? I'm gonna ask young Sakura where my father is." So basically, now you forget, we need to find Naruto on our own, not interact with people, so not interact with this current timeline too much. So basically, young Sakura walk up to Sasuke and Boruto, and she was like, did this young man call me? And Sasuke is like, oh no, this is a mistake. And him and Boruto, he dragged Boruto away and shit like that. So basically, Sasuke gave Boruto a lecture that you need to think, you need to really think before you need to really think about your actions before you do it, especially in this time period. So basically, Boruto said he got the message to Sasuke, and all of a sudden he accidentally bumped into young Naruto, his father. And so basically, young Naruto was like, young Naruto was telling Boruto watch where you go and whatnot, and right behind him was Jiraiya running for a bunch of women and the owner of a hot spring. Turns out that Jiraiya and Naruto was running for a bunch of women and a hot spring owner that Jiraiya was peeping Tom, that he was doing his peeping Tom research on and shit like that. So basically, Jiraiya was doing some peeping Tom at this hot spring. The ladies and the manager was chasing after him. So basically, Jiraiya tried to set up Sasuke and Boruto, but it almost worked. It wasn't for Lady Tsunade, forcing Jiraiya and Boruto to tell the truth that they're the ones who was trying to peek in toms with these people and whatnot. So basically, and set everything right and whatnot. So anyways, Jiraiya was looking at Boruto and Sasuke like, who are you guys? So basically, Sasuke said, we are traveling performers and whatnot. And so basically, blah blah blah. Sasuke did a trick, and convinced Lady Tsunade that they are traveling informers. So basically, so basically, that was a pretty good trick. But still, it's right now we should be expecting for all strangers that come in the leaflets after one of our Shinobi's went rogue and whatnot. So basically, this is about the time when Sasuke left the village and went to. This is by the time when the young Sasuke, left the village and joined up with Orochimaru and his gang and whatnot. So basically, by before Sasuke was, Sasuke was kind of disappointed at himself, at his young self about the things that he did with Orochimaru and shit like that, blah blah blah. So basically, Lady Tsunade told Jiraiya and young Naruto to keep an eye on Sasuke and Boruto. So basically, and that's when Jiraiya once Lady Tsunade left, Jiraiya had told Boruto to keep an eye on Sasuke and Boruto while he go do some more research. So basically, young Naruto was stuck watching. We're stuck watching Sasuke and Boruto. But so basically, once again, Sasuke spotted young Sakura, and Sasuke decided to, to start to, start to do surveillance far away. So basically, Sasuke was too scared to, let young Sakura to see him. So basically, he decided to, keep a distance while Boruto stay close to young Naruto. So basically, young Sakura and Boruto started to talk and whatnot, and that's when young Naruto noticed that that Sasuke was gone, and he had Boruto that hey, where's your friend at? So basically he had something to do. So basically, don't worry, he's nearby. So basically Boruto said, oh, I don't know about your friend. Basically, I will find your friend. For right now, I'm not letting you out of my sight. So basically, young Sakura was like, that your friend kind of looks like you, and blah blah blah, and they say that we don't look alike and whatnot. So basically, Sakura was like, like whatever, and just said goodbye, and went on to go do what she was doing whatnot. So anyway, so basically, Sasuke kept his distance and kept an eye on Boruto, and Boruto kept his eye on Boruto and young Naruto from a distance, while Boruto stayed close to young Naruto. So basically, young Naruto took Boruto back to his apartment. That way he could spend the night and shit like that. So basically, there's some robbing and whatnot, and later that night they went to bed, had a conversation. Basically, Boruto was talking about his father, about his job and whatnot, blah blah blah. So basically, they had a heart to heart, and young Naruto said, "I wish I had a fan. One day I will have a fan, and we will spend a lot of time together and shit like that." So basically, the episode ended So basically, the episode ended with young Naruto talking to Boruto, and them spending the night together, at his apartment, talking about families and whatnot, and that's how the episode ended. So basically, this episode, I just kept this episode short because it was really nothing going on in this episode. So basically, this the reason why this episode was short. So anyway, the latest episode. Before I end, the latest episode of Ryu Subject has not been uploaded yet because the episode, for some reason, the episode has not been uploaded yet. So basically, until the episode is uploaded, I will have to postpone my Ryu Subject. So basically, if you notice, it hasn't posted my Ryu Subject review after this video, so the episode has not been uploaded yet. So basically, until the episode comes out, I know the episode came out in Japan, but it hasn't came out yet. That the subs or the world has not came out yet. So basically, until the episode comes out, until the episode sub or wall comes out for the next episode of Ryu Soldier, my Ryu Soldier review will be late. So basically, due to some reason that the latest sub episode of Ryu Soldier has not came out yet. So basically, my review on Ryu Soldier won't come out until the episode actually comes out on the internet and shit like that. So anyway, just to let you guys know. This episode was not bad. It was not a bad episode, but it was just okay. So anyway, like always, this is your Michael from Screen Review. Sign off. 1.